But to kind of close it out, so obviously we talked about what's happening with Instagram, how it's changing, what's the problem, what their solution is. What do you think is, to end it on kind of a positive note, what do you think the positive side or the best part about social media really is?
It definitely allows people to express themselves. And as I mentioned earlier, like I used to post covers on social media. I also used to post like photos and stuff, like whenever I'd travel, and then I'd come home and edit them, and it created like a different like account just for that. And it was definitely fun for a little bit until I got too into like my posts aren't getting enough likes or not enough people are seeing it. My hashtags aren't working. Instagram keeps changing its algorithms, right? Then that's when it kind of lost its allure to me, and I kind of stopped. I just stopped like posting on both ends, right? So for me, and for I'm sure for many other creatives and artists out there, like who want to express themselves, I truly believe that removing the like counts and not focusing on that will definitely help us be able to put ourselves out there again and get back into our passions or get more involved with our passions for sure. So what do you think?
I think the positive outlook on social media and kind of where it's going is, and I hope this shift really does change, is going from comparison to collaboration. Yeah. So instead of focusing on how you're better than somebody else or how do you stack up to somebody else or what somebody else is doing, collaborating with them, complimenting them. Yeah. Oh, they succeeded. I do this all the time. If any of my friends, I see that they did something cool, I'll message them, I'll DM them, I'll be like, oh, that's awesome, congratulations, man. Like, just being a positive upbringing, positivity, and encouraging people to take risks and encouraging people to pursue whatever their ambitions are. Yeah. And getting away from that whole competition side. If social media does this shift towards collaboration, and instead you find somebody who, for example, you're an artist and you find somebody who's a really good content creator, just hitting them up like, man, I love your work, congratulations on that, and then making that into a collaboration project. Now you can get a music video or something like that. I think that's what social media can be so amazing, because social media itself has provided opportunity to connect with anybody in the world and create a brand anywhere in the world. Yeah. In the last decade, more billionaires have been created than the century before that. And that's pretty much because internet and social media together allows us to interconnect. Yeah. If we can make that into a platform more collaboration, which LinkedIn is. LinkedIn is actually a great example of this. They're helping individuals get jobs, and literally people are referring other people for jobs, which is awesome to see. Yeah. Making that on an Instagram level, so artists or content creators or whatever your story is, there's a lot more positivity there and just pushing it. Totally. At the end of the day, I mean, like, if everybody just like honestly just shared love and just like respected each other, it just be social media would be so great. Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, at the end of the day, that might not become a reality, but I think that's the positive light that people should look at social media. Yeah.
What if Instagram ever created like joint accounts, right? Like one, instead of a profile being about one person, it's like one account that like links 2 to 3 people together, and I don't know, I'm just thinking of stuff right now, but that's like one way to go about collaboration, right? Where like multiple people can create a brand together. I don't know how this would look because people can obviously share passwords and stuff. So my mind's just working right now.
But I guess what you're saying is, like, let's say that there's a company brand, and then you can interconnect your personal accounts to it to show that you're all collaborating on that personal brand or something like that. Yeah. So there's like the middleman, but it shows like that account was created by at whatever. And then putting it back in without the way that's done now, which is like everybody just has to log into that one account and then post on it. Yeah. So that way you can create kind of a micro distribution on who's contributing towards a project or a brand.
Yeah. Just like one like really extended portfolio or something like that. Yeah. Or like on LinkedIn, I wish LinkedIn would allow people to do like joint articles. I wanted to do that with somebody once, and there was no like easy way to do it, and I just ended up writing the article by myself. But yeah, it'd be cool to like do like a joint article and have like a co-authored article on LinkedIn. That's one way LinkedIn could do collaboration. I know like Instagram's already done like live stuff where you can do like multiple people are on a live stream. Yep. You can do the same thing with like TikTok as well, where anyway, we're gonna go off on like a crazy tangent here.
Yeah, but I mean, going back to your point and coming back to my point as well, it's if they promoted more activities like that for collaboration, it'll shift it away from the comparison and the mental illness side to more collaboration and more networking. And then I think the last piece that social media should really, all the social media platforms should take into note is, how do we get individuals? I know this is kind of counterintuitive to what their business model is, because they want people to stay on it as long as possible, but how do we get people to kind of connect outside of the platform, and how do we get them to talk in person? How do we get them to meet up and stuff like that?
Honestly, I feel like if Instagram really does care about people's mental health, they will shift towards that. We have yet to see if they will, but like it'd be pretty awesome to see that.
I think it would be awesome to see that, but at the end of the day, they're still a business. They still got to make profits. That's their end goal. Even they can say what they want, they got to make money. So we'll see where that money kind of drives them at the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean, they're creating like hardware now, right? Like they got what is it called, Portal or something, like the video thing. So just watch them like create more physical stuff in our everyday life, and oh boy.
It'll get interesting. And we'll talk about data privacy another time, because I can go on that for days and days and days, because at the end of the day, everybody will give up their privacy for convenience. And that's simple as that. That's why everybody has their Facebook login for like 20 different websites, because they're just too lazy to create passwords and accounts. And now Facebook has all your data. But we're not going to go into that right now. And I think just to close it all out, once again, I applaud Instagram for what they're trying to do. We'll kind of follow up as they're going. We'll definitely have more conversations about this, and writing out an article and kind of talking about the full picture of where we see social media going.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. Well, thank you for tuning into The Brew. It's a great episode. Thank you, Nikhil, for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. Awesome.